Hello guys, welcome back to Devic Hair. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're new here and you're looking to grow your hair long, healthy, lustrous, why not join the family by clicking on that subscribe button and the notification bell that will pop up right below, so anytime our video is up you are notified. Oh, my old subbies, hey, what up? Thanks for always sticking around. It's always a pleasure to come and share natural hair tips with you. So in this video, we'll be talking about split ends. Okay, so it is a requested video and I'm happy to educate us about split ends so we can keep growing our hair out beautiful, full and long. So now what's split ends? Split ends is when your strand, so your single strand of hair splits in two, but this is a gradual process. So it starts to divide from the tip of the hair, like the end of the hair, and then starts to divide all the way up. And it makes your ends scanty. If peradventure I have a lot of split ends, my hair would be like this and very tiny, like to the very end. Do you get? This keeps happening. So you have a very scanty ends that keep breaking off. They're breaking up because apparently they are fragile. They're on their own, so they keep cutting, and it will keep you stagnant, like keep your hair at one length because it keeps traveling up. So that's basically what split ends are like. So can you avoid split ends that aren't no, you can't avoid split ends, but you can manage split ends. You can take care of your ends, control split ends, let's put it that way. So how do you do this? One, you have to constantly, regularly trim off your ends. What's regularly? Twice a year, so like once every 6 months, or 4 times a year, once every 3 months. So it just depends on your handling and how your knots, like your ends, feel. I'm going to do a video on single strand knots and how to take care of your ends. That's like another video. I'll be extensive on the ends and care for the ends, but this is split ends. So you trim your ends regularly. This will help you. Okay, this is it. This is a strand and it has started splitting off. So we have this other part scanty, and then this is where the ends are. So what you do is you trim off and then you level your strands. When you trim your ends, it levels and balances it. Now you have to use the right scissors. You don't just use any scissors. So this other wrong scissors is the one that bends. So when you do that, you like further create a beginning to another split end. But when you use your hair scissors, that's the other one showing at this clip below. When you use the proper scissors, it's straight, it has to be sharp, and it has to be solely for your hair. You can't use it to cut papers, you can't use it to cut letters or any other thing. It just has to be for your hair. So you cut it off. Now when they're sharp, what they do for you is they just go straight up and cut off the strand, so it's now equal, and that would be like that all the way. Now another thing is you have to deep condition your hair after every wash, and you have to focus on your ends. So when you're deep conditioning your hair after every wash, you have to double coat your ends. Okay, this will help nourish your ends so they're healthy, because they're the oldest part of your hair and they don't receive enough sebum that comes from your scalp. So every time you take care of your hair, you have to double coat the ends of your hair with your deep conditioner. When you're sealing your hair, you would have to concentrate on your ends. The end goal is feed your ends. You have to use organic shampoos or a clarifying clay or apple cider vinegar to clarify your hair. So if you're high porosity, I would still say you use apple cider vinegar for the most part of your clarification weeks. Dilute it with water so it's not so harsh on your hair, and then you do this and maybe once in 3 months, 4 months, thereabouts. You can now go in with a clarifying or moisturizing shampoo to like strip somewhat while you continue. Okay, that's by the way. And low manipulations. You cannot go in with your comb, yank your dry hair, boom, okay, you've applied some conditioner and you just go this way. No, you have to be gentle. So handling still comes in at the end of the day. You have to be gentle with your ends. I would always say finger detangle, but so when you're combing, you comb gently basically. So you have to nicely handle your ends. You have to feed your ends, then you have to trim off your ends regularly just to control split ends basically. So that will be all about split ends for this video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section, and of course I'll respond to them. If you liked the information you got, give it a thumbs up and stick around because I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, lovelies, and